I guess we have everyone. Let's call this meeting to order. And I would like to make amends for an oversight of mine from last week's meeting, where I neglected to welcome officially Rebecca Lotka to the board. And it's a real big deal when we have a new member. And I'm sure I speak for everyone in Dummerston when I say, we're really pleased that she chose to serve on the board. And I think we're all looking forward to her energy and new perspective and doing all the things that the rest of us don't want to do. Welcome to the board.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then on to other agenda business. I'd like to add that we might go into executive session at the end. So that's in addition to our agenda. And with that, we'll review and approve the minutes of March 10th.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve the minutes of March the 10th.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. We have warrants 20, the payroll 20P, and we have to ratify 19A.
I'll make a motion to approve bills for payment warrants 20, 20P, and ratify 19A.
I will second that motion.
Okay, any discussion? Warrant 20 is for a total of $30,382.63. And that went to fuel for the highway department, electricity for the town buildings and streetlights, a lot of payroll transfers. There's a $14,000 payment to Vermont League of Cities and Towns, the property and casualty insurance. A little over $2,000 went to the printing and mailing of the town reports. And we had some highway department supplies. So any other discussion, questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Let's see. Do we have Todd Davidson?
He's not in the waiting room.
Okay. He'll join us pretty soon, I think. Let's see. Maybe we can, if I just stall for a minute or two, he'll come on. But Todd Davidson sent a letter of interest in serving as representative to the Wyndham Regional Commission for Dummerston. So we were going to just have the traditional couple-minute chat, ask him why he would like to do this. But I'll have to wait till he joins us. We could move on to the road foreman's report.
Okay. Just working on mud season, cleaning up some roads, a little bit of gravel going in certain spots, not so bad. It's kind of just spotty, but basically that's what the guys have been working on.
Okay. All right. Did everyone see the annual financial plan for town highways that Maria sent around?
Yes.
Okay. Then we have to approve that.
I'll make a motion to approve the annual financial plan for town highways.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Great. We have to sign the certificate of compliance for town roads and bridge standards.
I'll make a motion to approve the certificate of compliance for town roads and bridge standards. And just a caveat on that is we do meet and exceed the minimum requirements, and we do have an up-to-date highway network inventory.
Second that.
Great. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. So Terry, you'll sign those and
I will sign those and send it back.
great. Okay, we have at least one truck bid. This is for the new dump truck for the highway department that was approved in the Australian ballot under the using not to exceed $170,000 from the capital fund, as I recall. So bids were sent to, well, requests for bids were sent to 3 different companies, and 2 of them declined because they were all for the same model truck, and they thought the one maybe closest to us would have the would be the logical choice. They weren't going to vary much in price. That's what I understand.
That's correct.
Okay, so you have the envelope.
I have the envelope.
Would you open it, please? And
I will open it.
have a little musical interlude. If you,
Feels like the Academy Awards for
yes,
sure.
just wait till we get to the paving bids.
Ah,
Ah,
okay. All right. So this is the pricing for the 2022 Western Star model 4700 SF CNC single axle. That comes to $119,030. You add on the Viking size body equipment package at $59,900. The extended warranty package at $6,249. The total sales price is $185,179 with a trade allowance for the 2012 International at $30,000, brings the net sale price and chassis of body of net sale price of chassis and body equipment to $155,179. The extended warranty package consists of engine warranty for 7 years or $100,000, Allison transmission warranty for 5 years unlimited, single reel axle 5 years or $100,000, or suspension 5 years or $500,000.
I have a question, if I may. Historically, the extended warranty purchase, has that been found to be beneficial financially?
Boy, Zeke?
let's see. Of course, Lee or Wayne Emery would probably be better at answering that question.
Right, yeah.
Maria, do you have any thoughts on that?
I don't, yeah, Lee's the one to answer that.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
The only question I have is what dealer?
It's coming from ATG Patriot in Westminster.
Oh, yep, okay.
That's
Okay. So I guess Lee's thought was we needed to act quickly on this because of a longer lead time to actually get the truck. Is that, Terry, you may know.
yes, that's basically what it is. Their trucks are harder, especially if you this is a basic truck, but they're getting tougher and tougher in terms of getting them ordered, and actually months to get them back. So that was his hope.
Okay,
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the bid of approximately $150,000 net for the new truck for the road crew.
Can we do that? Because that is not how the agenda warned it. We were only supposed to open them tonight, not
Right,
approve
right.
them.
Okay, good point. Good
Right.
point. Let's see. I think you're right, Maria. I don't think we can. Good catch.
Good catch, yes.
Well, that will give us time to ask about the extended warranty.
Mhm.
And we could, if time really is of the essence and, a week makes a, difference here, we could call a special meeting, a 10-minute meeting sometime. We'd have to warn it, so it'd be next week.
Why don't I check in with
Mhm.
Lee tomorrow
Okay,
and see if he can wait until the regular scheduled meeting. If not, I will let you know, Zeke, and we can figure that out.
great. Okay, and you'll ask them about the extended warranty.
Yes,
Great,
yes.
okay.
I mean, I would think we'd have plenty of time because we actually can't take possession of this until after June 30th.
That's right. When the new fiscal year begins and,
Right.
Right.
okay. Well, we'll hope for the best.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm always, myself, when a new vehicle is want it sooner than later. But is there anything else? Oh, we have the paving bids.
Yes, we have the paving bids.
Great. Yes. So, and we have 3 bids.
We have 3 bids.
Okay, this will be exciting.
Oh, yes, thank you. Okay,
Open.
so I'll just give them, we've got 3 bids, one from Basin Brothers, one from Northeast Paving, and the other one from All States Construction. So I will open the All States first.
Okay, great.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. Definitely used enough glue on this one.
I'll just, fill in here like a regular MC. When we used to meet in person, in the old days, when we used to actually sit around at a table and meet in person, we'd pass around the bids and, each member would open one or something like that. And of course,
You're missing it.
being the horticulturalist I am, I just took out my knife, but I actually cut one of the bids in half, and they
Oh.
made certain that I wasn't allowed to open bids after that.
Okay, well, it's in one piece, I can say that. This one's All States Construction. This is the east-west road from Dummerston Center to Schoolhouse Road. 2 inches in depth with a 2% crown. The areas are to be, and that's the areas to be milled. The areas to be paved will be 3/4 shim and 1 inch overlay type 4. When milling, the contractor will supply everything. So the price for paving by the ton in place is $71.90 a ton. And the price for milling pavement is $1.60 square yard.
Could you repeat the square yard again?
Hold on 1 second, I'm admitting somebody. It's $1.70 a square yard
Okay, for milling.
for milling.
Okay, great.
Okay, are we set on that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. This one will be Northeast Paving. Maybe I need that knife. Zeke.
Yeah, I'll zoom it over to you.
Wow. Well, I'm going to try it with a handy pen. There. Okay, Northeast Paving, let's see. This one is same thing, 2-inch in depth, 2% crown, 3/4 shim, 1-inch overlay, type 4. When milling contractor will supply everything. Price per paving by the ton is $83. And the price for milling is $1.90 per square yard.
Okay,
All set on that one?
Yep.
I'm good.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so the last one's Basin. So this one's 3/4 shim, 1-inch overlay, type 4. It's $73.25 per ton. And the 2-inch coarse mill for the 2% slope is $1.85.
Okay. So with paving bids, we generally let Lee look these over. It sounds as though they're all bidding the same specs. But again, we're just opening them tonight, so we'll let Lee look them over, and then we would award one of the companies the contract at our next meeting. So,
Yeah, Rich?
There's someone with a 603 telephone number in the waiting room.
I thought I just admitted them,
Oh, okay.
and they came in on. I'm not sure who that is.
That's all states. Fred Aldridge.
Fred?
Aldridge from All States.
Did anybody else catch it?
he's one of the paving contractors.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay. So, I don't know if you got in it in time, but we've just opened all the bids, Mr. Aldridge, and we're going to let our road foreman look them over, and then we'll award the contract at our next meeting in 2 weeks.
Okay, that's good.
So, thank you for submitting a bid.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Let's see, any other road foremans under our road foreman's report?
No, nothing. I think that does that. I just want to let Maria know that Todd Davidson has joined us, and same with Dale Sorensen.
Ah, good. Okay. If we're done with the road foreman's report, let's go back to visitors and public comments. And Gail Sorensen, do you have any comments for us?
None whatsoever. I was interested in a couple items later on the agenda, and just keep informed.
Okay.
Thank you.
Great. Okay, and Todd Davidson, he's our candidate to replace Roger Turner, our long-serving representative, or one of our long-serving representatives to the Wyndham Regional Commission. So Todd Davidson, is your mic live?
It is now. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can.
Hey, good evening.
Oh, well, thanks for being interested in filling this important position.
Sure.
Become highly recommended by Roger Turner.
Well, Roger's just trying to get out.
Yes, that's true. He's a highly motivated person making recommendations. But, you want to just let us know why you're interested or
Sure.
these things?
Sure. So Roger had contacted me about the commission, and so I set up a meeting with Roger to talk a little bit about what the commission does and how long he's been on it. And Lou Sorensen also joined us, so the three of us discussed it at length to see if it was something I might be interested in. You know, and again, I've got time to serve and to help out, and so you know, looking into it and seeing what they do, you can see that they offer quite a broad array of interests. And issues that don't affect just Dummerston, but really the entire region. And so, going through and looking at their portfolios and their committees, you can see that, a lot of the members and experts have, a real great understanding of what goes on with the issues and the details that face all of us as we're trying to make this region work for all the towns. There's 17 different towns on it. So there's a lot of focus areas that interest me: transportation. I've spent a lot of time on public transportation as well as cycling to work and various other things. They do a lot of mapping capabilities, energy work, brownfields development, and all of those things are of interest. And I think that with the commission providing assistance to things like town plans, and bylaws across a number of areas, that a chance to read and review and understand some of these processes across multiple towns will give me a lot more experience across Vermont government and how everything works. And the WRC is responsible for a link to state and federal governments. And I think it's a pretty vital cog to ensure that the Dummerston and the wider community continues to thrive. And so there's a lot of things that interest me. There's quite a few committees. And I know Lou was on it for, I think, about 700 years before he finally stepped down. So it's certainly something that I'm interested in, and I'm willing to, kind of jump in and get going on it.
Great. Do any members have questions for Todd? Okay. Well, Todd, we're going to, we'll take a vote later on in the evening, and we'll let you know.
Sounds good. I'll hang around and listen, see what's going on.
Great. Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Todd.
Thank you. Thank you, Todd.
Okay. Well, then let's go back. Is there anything under correspondence for information that you'd like to discuss? I just have to check the volume here to make sure everyone's okay.
I think Rebecca and I attended the webinar today, the VLCT webinar.
The training for Selectboard.
The training, yes, the training webinar. So,
Yeah.
That was very informative.
Yeah, I was talking about it briefly. Yeah, I thought it was good too. I think it covered a broad range of topics in a cursory way, but it was really helpful to be a part of it.
Right. Pick up anything new, David?
No, it was really an overview things. I didn't really pick up anything new that I hadn't learned through just being on the board for the last year. But there are more webinars coming up, and there'll be more detailed information coming up. I think in 2 or 3 more webinars.
Okay, great.
Oh, good.
We'll just keep our eye open for them as they come along.
Yeah.
Right. Good. Let's see. We have nothing under correspondence for discussion and or action. And that brings us to new business. And we have the LEMP annual update to approve. This is the local emergency management. What is it?
Plan.
Yeah.
Plan. Okay, great. What would you like to do?
I'll make a motion to approve the LEMP update, annual update.
Okay.
I'll second it.
All right. Any discussion? We mentioned this fairly often around this time of year when they have to be updated and reviewed and passed again. Do you want to just give us a short summary of what it is, Terry?
It gives a lot of the town information, our information in case there's an emergency, other, who we're doing law enforcement with, our shelters. So it's a broad overview. And then also what kind of equipment the town has in case of emergency. They may need to borrow something. They've got an overview so they can say, okay, Dummerston's got this. So that's the kind of information it gives you. So in a quick nutshell. And the only thing I did see after I sent this around, there's one, I've got to pull Geraldine's name off the top of one and put Rebecca's in. It was left on the top of one page. So if we could approve it with that minor change, I will send it down to the Wyndham Regional Commission.
Great. Okay. So we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
I,
Aye.
Aye. All
I
right.
say thank you.
Yes. Well, thank you, Terry, for taking care of this and doing all the updating. Next on the agenda, the DVFiber governing, that's the Deerfield Valley Fiber Governing Board appointment. Since we joined that regional board a couple of months ago, we now have to make appoint. We've had some people who have served in the interim as our representatives to the board, but I guess now it's time to renew those or appoint new people. Maria, who's in the docket for this?
When we first got on the part of the board, it was Eric Lineback, and I think it was Hector Galbraith was the alternate.
Right.
And I have not contacted either one.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we should make that appointment without contacting them. My assumption is that they'd both be happy to continue, but that's just my assumption.
Let's see. They haven't. It's not like Roger Turner or Lou Sorensen, who have served for decades upon decades. I think they probably still have a little gas in their tank. That
I think so.
Yeah.
I'd be inclined to reappoint them, and if for some reason they would like to step down, we'll deal with that at a future meeting. And wasn't Chris Olson an alternate, or?
I thought it was
Well, I don't
Hector.
remember. I thought it was Hector.
It was
Okay.
Hector.
All right. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So what would you like to do officially here?
I'll make a motion that we reappoint Eric Lineback and Hector Galbraith to the DVFiber Governing Board.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right.
I'll sign this, and this is a snail mail one. It does ask for the chair to sign it, but can I get your permission to sign for you?
Yes. Yep,
Okay,
that's fine. Scribble something. Now.
I will.
All right, and so we have more appointments to fill tonight.
Did everybody get the
yeah.
list that I sent?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So I'll make a motion that we appoint the following: Conservation Commission, Dan Cray, David Greenwald, Connie Woodbury; Recreation Board, Keith Marshall; Wyndham Regional Commission, Todd Davidson; Farmland Committee, Vern Grubinger, Diana Lesher, Jack Mannix, Reed Miller, Elizabeth Wood, and Noah Haskins. And then to the Social Services Committee, Connie Baxter, Sandra Campbell, Libby LaFlan, Carla Lineback, Bill Pels Walsh, and Terry Robinson.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, so, great. Let's see. Great, I guess we can maybe make a list of vacancies that we still have and, post them on the website.
Yep. You want me to send that to Lori?
Sure, that'd be great.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Shuffling papers around here. I've lost the second page of my, there it is. All right. So we received a letter from a former tenant of a rental housing unit. And this was sent to the select board, which in matters of public health, we convene as the Board of Health, and the health officer carries out the wishes of the Board of Health. And it went with no official health officer. The chair of the select board serves in that role. So let's see. So this is regarding a mold issue in a rental housing unit. And mold issues are pretty serious and pretty, it's not like some problems of faulty steps or a light that's broken. So I'd recommend to you, the Board of Health, that we contact the State Department of Health and get some guidance in how to proceed with resolving this problem with a rental housing unit. So.
I agree.
That makes sense.
Okay, so if that's the consensus of the board, then I'll contact the State Department of Health and ask them for guidance and help in resolving this. Okay, I'll let you know what they advise us to do.
Okay,
Sounds good.
excellent.
Good. Okay, so now we, gee whiz, we've been road commissioners tonight and Board of Health members, and now we're going to become the Liquor Commission.
Let me see if I can do this correctly. I'd like
Oh,
to
boy.
make the motion.
Good
We
luck.
we adjourn as the select board and reconvene as the liquor license commission.
I think we have to recess as the,
Recess.
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 Okay, recess as a select board and reconvene as a liquor license commission. Is that the correct wording?
Convene.
Convene. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
pardon.
If you're getting there though, you do.
I think, yeah. I think that-
I'll second that one.
Great, so here we are as the liquor commissioners. And we have renewal applications from Campfires on Route 5 and Sandry. And Sandry is also on Route 5. What would you like to do? Hello,
I'll make a motion that we approve the liquor license renewal request from Campfires and Sandries.
I'll second that.
okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
All right. Great, I guess we've renewed those. And you have those, Terry? Okay, great.
Yes, in my pile. Yeah, I'll take care of all this in the morning.
Okay, yes, those go to Lori for her signature, right?
That's right.
So is there any other, oh, we have to now
Yep.
go back to the select board. David?
You want to try it, David, or do you want me to do it?
I forget that word. So
Okay, I'll make a motion to adjourn as the liquor
Control board.
the liquor control board and reconvene the select board.
I'll
Good.
second it.
Okay, great. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 There we are, back to the select board. Do we
Okay.
have any other new business? Let's see. We have a personnel issue that we just might want to update the board. I don't think there'd be any decisions to come, and I don't think it would take very long, but if members would like, then we could entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
I'd like to
I'll make a motion. We enter executive session as provided in Vermont Statute Title I, Chapter 5, subsection 2, 313A, number 1, for a personnel matter.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 All right. Okay, so we ended executive session. We're back in regular session. No decisions were made or need to be made from the executive session. Is there any other new business? All right, then I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All right. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Yeah,
Have a good
Night.
night.
Good night, everyone.
see you in
Good night.
2 weeks. Right, good night.
Good night, Terry.
Good night, Rich. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.